committee meeting, and we have five bill agenda here today. And the first bill is, and we have enough voting sheets submitted as well as members present. Very good. So we can proceed with our five bill agenda. And the first bill is Senate Bill 1672. Natalie?
This legislation allows insurance producers to provide additional services relating to the interpretation, management, and communication of the insurance policy and its resulting costs.
Any questions or comments on this legislation? Is there a move to report? Second. Are there any negative votes? That bill is reported. The second bill is Senate Bill 2357. Natalie? Excuse me, 2359.
This legislation provides that New York domiciled licensed title underwriters shall be assessed on the net premiums retained on policies issued for property located within the state of New York.
Yeah, this would just provide a more level playing field in terms of the of a domiciled New York title insurers. Any questions or comments? Is there a motion to report? Yes. Is there a second? Made and seconded. Any negative votes? That bill is reported. The next bill, that bill is reported to Finance. The next bill, 3510 by Senator Pinto, is on our agenda pursuant to Rule 8, 3E of the. It's a motion for committee consideration. Would you like to describe that bill, Natalie?
This legislation amends the insurance law in relation to health insurance coverage for follow-up ultrasounds for breast cancer screening.
Yeah, if this legislation, I know I had a couple of questions for the sponsor, but in essence, back in 2012, legislation was signed into law that did require providers to issue specific written notification to patients if the patient's mammogram demonstrated a dense breast tissue. And it's my understanding that since the chaptering of that legislation, that upon a doctor's recommendation, that all plans are covering the follow-up ultrasounds. I kind of questioned the need for this legislation. I didn't know whether the sponsor had any indication that some plans were not following through on these ultrasounds. And also, if you read the memo, it refers to ultrasounds and MRIs, although the legislation is limited to ultrasounds. I did have a couple of questions there, but I expect to go aye without recommendation on this legislation. Any other questions or?
I'll move the bill.
Move the bill. Is there a second? Are there any negative votes on this legislation? Hearing none, that bill is reported. And the next bill is 5249B. Natalie?
This legislation amends the insurance law in relation to electronic delivery of insurance notices and posting insurance policies on the internet.
Yeah, that's if the policyholder agrees to that. Yes. And this is to get us into the internet age here in terms of policies and notifications.
Good update, Bill.
Right.
I'll move it.
Motion to move. Second. Any negative votes? That bill is reported. And the final bill is Senate 7104. Natalie?
This legislation conforms the insurance law definition of small group with the definition of small employer under the recently enacted Federal PACE Act.
Right. Initially, under the Affordable Care Act, we were going to, in terms of small group, 1 to 100, which captured the 50 to 100 category here in New York. We had conformed our statutes to that, and now the feds are back to 1 to 50 under the PACE Act, and this legislation would get us back to the 1 to 50, which provides much more flexibility and premium relief for those 50 to 100, that category. So that's the essence of this legislation. Are there any other questions or comments on this bill? There's a motion to move, a second? Thank you, George. And then, are there any negative votes? That bill is reported as well. And thank you all very, very much. Senator?
Do we have your sheet?